Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time that I have not made any videos. I'm actually making this video for most of the people who are writing now SEM and examinations. So this will be one of the very informative videos for engineering students as well as for MTech students who are writing your SEM and examinations from coming month, that is June. So in this particular session, I'll be telling you how to write exams, how you have to strategically prepare yourself for writing the exams, and how you have to represent your answers in your examinations, and how to score well. So basically this video tells you the tips and tricks how to score really very good marks in your university SEM and exams. Attend classes properly. If you have attended all the classes properly in your university classes, then that will be a very good advantage for you people to get a very good score in your exams. Whatever teacher teaches in the class and main points which they really highlight in the class, you have to make a note of each and everything which your teacher tells. That means you have to just make a short notes of everything that is being told in the class. This is the first thing you have to do. Use sticky notes, use different color pens, and use a lot of other tools like say for example, for a particular place, if you want to just stick any kind of informative picture or a graph related to your syllabus or subject, you can do that. And use different pens. You make your own notes. And most of the people, what I see these days is that they just don't read their own notes. They either take the notes from their friend, or they just find out notes from somewhere, from some textbooks. They just take the Xerox and they just read it. It's not going to help you that way. Have your own handwritten notes, which is going to really help you to write the examination. At least for me, understanding the notes written by other people is like next level task. But whatever I write, whatever I interpret the answers in my own way, that is what I can remember, which is what everyone will have to do if they want to strategically plan well for the exams. And also one more thing that I want to add here is refer to previous year question papers. There you'll be having certain set of questions which are fixed questions in the exams. Just go through those questions and really understand what kind of questions they have asked and try to interpret your answers according to the question. So most of the people, what they do is they just read the question and they don't really understand anything of that particular question. They just pick one keyword, and based on that particular keyword they just keep on writing and writing and writing. Don't do that. Read the question. If the question is lengthy, just try to analyze the question and just make in your mind that how to answer this particular question. Most of the time what happens, you'll be knowing the answers, how to write, what to write and all that, but the thing is you get so panic attack that you don't understand the question, and without understanding the question you just write something which is not relevant. So make a proper strategy, study properly, take the notes, take the PPTs, take the things that are said by your professors, make a proper notes of it and really represent it very well in your exams. Don't come under the impression that my friend has read so many things, I have not done anything, or if somebody says you have to do this, you have to do that and all that, just don't think about anything. Don't worry how much your friends have studied and how much you have studied. The way of studying in your cases might be different, and the way to study in your friend's case might be different. Don't compare yourself with your friend. The way they represent, they study and they plan and they write in the exams is way different from what you do. So never ever compare anything with your classmates or your peers. And many people will be there for you to distract. They'll be saying like, "Bhai, od bado, yak odti, od yaru tharagara, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು ಓದು, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡು, ಅದು ಇದು and all that." I'm telling you right now, don't listen to anybody who says such things. You have to study for yourself, not for your friends, not for your anybody who is going to tell you all these things. Just plan strategically, make proper notes, study them and keep that in the mind, and always keep on revising. Most of the people, what they do, they don't revise anything. They just prepare and they just keep on writing whatever comes to their head. Make proper lines, make proper points, pick up the keywords and just elaborate the answers in a very systematic way, which is going to really help you to get good scores. Most of the people, what they do, like many people have the different strategy of studies. Okay, some people really have this good habit of discussing with friends. Some people will be very good at teaching. So if you are very good at teaching, you can just go to your friends who is a bit weak in that particular subject, or he has scored a little bit less. Just go and teach them And teaching, what it helps, a good connectivity, and it also builds your communication skills. And also by teaching them those concepts which you have taught them, those concepts will be much clear in your head. So do that. Teach your friends who are actually seeking the help. So the people, what they do, some people are morning people and some people are night sort of people. So strategy of studying, the hours of studying is very different for different people. So I don't tell you like to study particularly during night or to study particularly during the morning sessions or whatever. Do a proper strategy and think that, like, some people are really good at studying during the night. There were some friends in my engineering college when I used to see in the hostel days. Regularly they don't study anything, only at the end of the day, at night they just open their books and they just go on reading whatever they have written in the notes, and they just keep on memorizing them, and they just get very good scores. And some people I've seen, they literally work hard, they make a lot of notes, they collect different question papers, they collect different sets of notes, so many things they study, and even then they don't get good marks. So it's all because donkey work is not required here. Smart work with good strategy really helps you to get good scores. So plan strategically, plan properly, write notes, make sticky notes, make your notes beautiful. And by looking at your notes, you should feel that, yeah, I have written this notes, it's so beautiful. Whatever I'm just reading from my particular notes, that will definitely going to help me. So that kind of thing should come your head. Then only definitely you'll get very good scores. Okay, nowadays what has happened, you all know that ChatGPT has come, which has made most of the students very lazy. Please don't restrict yourself to ChatGPT. Nothing can replace your textbooks or your way of studying through textbooks or notes provided by your teachers. Please go through that, go through the PDFs and notes shared by your professors, and also through the textbooks, because textbooks are the key thing to learn different things, and then you can represent it really well if you read the textbook. If you just go on searching the answers through ChatGPT, it may not help you for the long run. Now coming to the most interesting part, that is representation of the answers in the examinations. I'm telling you, first impression is a very good impression. So whatever you know, start writing that first. Put the question numbers, write the answers of theoretical questions point wise, and calculations, don't scratch it. Whatever you know, just do it properly and write it in a very systematic step-by-step way, so that the evaluator gets understood the concepts, and you're writing it in a very systematic way, step by step. That can really they may tend you to give good marks. First write whatever the things you know, then you can go on writing whatever the things are just leave some space if you are not writing, if you're not able to answer any of the questions. Leave some space and go for the next question if you're not able to answer that. Represent the units. Most important thing for most of the people, what they do is they just do the calculation, they don't write the units. Writing the units is very, very important at the end. That will fetch you more marks. Don't stress out, don't freak out. Examinations come, examinations go. Just don't stress, or don't get panic attack or anxiety attacks. Just calm down. Whenever you get the question paper, just close your eyes and just take a deep breath, and later read the questions, and whatever the questions you'll be knowing, just keep that in your brain, and then go on strategically answering all the questions. I hope this video has given you good information about how to write the examinations, how to strategically prepare well for the exams, and how to sort of gain confidence while writing the examinations. And most of the people, what they do is they don't study whatever they have studied. They just compare themselves with others. Bhai ನನ್ನ ದೋಸ್ತ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಓದಾನ, ನಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಓದಿನಿ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಓದ್ರಿ and represent that in the exams. And ultimately you are scoring the marks for yourself, not for the others. And last but not the least, I would like to say one thing. Marks definitely matters to reach certain CGPA. For example, certain companies where you go for interviews, they demand certain CGPA or SGPA for that matter to get into their company. In that case, the CGPA really matters. But more than that, skills, developing skills, and enhancing your qualities, and learning new softwares, and working on that will definitely yield you good jobs rather than marks. Marks are important, but skills and the way you express yourself, that everything matters. So ultimately, study well, learn things, have the passion of learning new things, don't be lazy, work hard. Thank you so much for watching.